want to talk to you about 7 chakras. Now, some of you might not understand what those are, but that's what I'm here to do. So the 7 chakras are a system of energy wheels, if you will. And in fact, that's what the word chakra means in Sanskrit. Because each one spins at a different rate. And also, the 7 main chakras go from red at the base, and they go to the colors of the rainbow up until the crown chakra, which is violet. So you have the colors of the rainbow. And the reason I said main is because each tradition and culture around the world has their own system of these energy centers, and some have up to 12 and even more. So if you want to look into that, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm just going to talk about the main 7 today and tell you a little bit about each one. So these 7 energy centers go from the bottom of our spinal column all the way to our head, and they connect our life force or energy, which in Chinese is called qi or qi in other cultures, or in Hindu they call it prana. And they also connect with our body, our nervous system, and our endocrine system, and they can actually impact our physical selves, because each one of these energy centers actually has an area of the body connected to it. So if you're out of whack, either way, if it's overactive or underactive, it can actually have health impacts. So the first one is the root chakra, or the actual name would be Muladhara, which means root or base. This is more about our physical self, our natural instincts, fight and flight, health, prosperity, survival, safety, and security, and our feelings, our fears relating to that. Now keep in mind that each one of these has its own mandala that is representative of it, and the one that is for the root is an inverted triangle within a square and within a 4-petaled lotus. The second one is the sacral chakra. That's an orange color, and that has a circle, couple circles, creating a crescent moon, and it's within a 6-petal lotus. And that one is about it's still about your physical self, but it's more about creativity and emotions stemming from your sexuality and your relationships, intimacy, and sensual desires. The third one is Manipura, or the solar plexus chakra, which is yellow, and that is more about your willpower, inner strength, self-control, vitality, and your self-esteem. And that one's located near your belly button, and that one has an inverted triangle within a 10-petal lotus, and that one's yellow, as I have said. The next one is the heart chakra. So the fourth chakra is the Anahata, or the heart chakra. That one is green, and it's got to do with your emotional self, your compassion, love, devotion, forgiveness, openness, and trust, and emotional peace and contentment. And that one has, for its mandala, 2 triangles forming a hexagram. So one is facing up and one is facing down, and it's within a 12-petal lotus. And that color of that one is green, and that one is located in your chest area. Now the next one is Vishuddha, which is your throat chakra, and it's located right here, and this one is blue colored, and this has to do with our emotional self, but more about how you express yourself. This is more about how you feel and your fears about how you are being listened to, how you are expressing yourself, how you're being creative, ingenuity, communication, being written, spoken, or otherwise, including art, music, other creative venues. And this one's mandala is a circle within an inverted triangle within a 16 loaded petal lotus, and that is blue colored, if I did mention that. The next one is Anja, and this one is your third eye, and that's located right here between your eyebrows. And this one is more about how you relate to your mental self, your insights, your intuition, intellect, your perception, and also psychic awareness and abilities. This one is this one is actually indigo, but in different, when they show it, it looks more purpley to me. But it's indigo, and indigo is like that weird purpley blue color. So it does appear more purple sometimes. And the chakra for this one is an inverted triangle within a two petal lotus. And yeah, it's an indigo color. And then the seventh one is the Sahasrara, or the crown chakra. And this one is centered right above your head, right here. And it's related to your spiritual self, your thoughts, your understanding, your enlightenment, and your inspiration even. And it serves as a connection point to your higher levels of consciousness that allows for psychic abilities such as lucid and vivid dreaming, self-healing, telepathy, and so much more. So this one very much is about how you connect to the divine, to the source of life and your abilities. And this one also has a mandala, of course, and it's a circle within a 1,000-petaled lotus. And the color, of course, is a violet, which I always picture as like a bright white with like a light violet color around it. So my babies, that is it for today. I hope that this got you a little more insight into what the chakras are and how they relate to you and your body. And I hope that it inspires you to do your own research into them and gain more information, because these are things that almost every culture and tradition have. Like I have said before, some traditions even have like a lot more than just the 7. These are just the main 7 that we have. And each one has their own mantra and hand gestures that you can do when you are doing specific meditations to balance out that specific chakra that you're doing. So I will put the link to the website I found this information on in the description box, so you can do your own research on further. This website has a lot of other things that you might want to look into. So I love you all, and I will see you next week. And don't forget, you are wonderful and magical, and don't let anyone let you forget how to shine.